Through there.
Good evening. Welcome to another possibly short adventure. We've been driving around this evening looking for some old black houses. We found them, but it wasn't the one Denise was looking for. It was just some random old house type thing with a straw roof. But it was a black house, but it wasn't the ones we were looking for. We wanted the village, so we might try and find that before we go back home, if we've got time, because it's something that Denise wants to find and have a look at. So we thought, right, what's around, what's near? We've got a sunset looming, a bit of colour on the side of my cheeks, as you can see, and we come up with this little place. No idea what it is as such. We don't know how big it is, what it really looks like. We sort of googled an image just up the road, and it was about 5 miles away, so we have a drive down here. It's actually quite a nice little area, to be honest. We've got this lovely little lock there, we've got the sun going down over that way. Denise wants to get a picture of one of these windmills, so we've even got one of them going round. It's about a quarter-of-a-mile walk from the car park, and yeah, we're on our way there. So I'll catch up with the good lady wife, because she'll tell you what it's called. It's a Norse mill and kiln. So we think it's Norwegian, possibly Viking-ish.
Norse is Norwegian.
I might even get the drone out and have a play. I've got my Canon on my back, as you can see, and I haven't had the Canon out since we've been on the island. So if there's something worth looking at, I'll get the drone out and give it a buzz round. I might even get it out anyway. Right, catch up with you in a little while. Well, it looks like we found them. We've got a few gnats attacking me at the moment. Yeah, but this is them. This is your Nordus, whatever it was. Norse. And there's a nice little bit of light on them. So, I don't know, maybe. But it's just a sign back there saying caution, mind your head, electric wires. So, I don't quite know. But, doors are open, so we can go in and have a look. Let me just shorten this tripod for you. That's better, I've shortened you down. Right, we're going to have to let our eyes adjust when we go in here. Oh, my tripod's it. I can't get in. My tripod's on my back, look. I have to get the wife to take my tripod off for me. And then we'll snap a couple of photos.
My battery's died.
We'll go in and have a nose. Can you just unclip my tripod,
Yeah,
dear?
oh, sure.
Isn't she a good girl, look. That's it. Very nice. I'll leave that down here for a minute while I get a look in there. Right, let's go in this one then instead first, shall we?
Let your eyes adjust as well.
Gotta let my eyes adjust. It's dark in here. It's very dark in here. You can see more than I can. Look at that. This is the mill, obviously. Imagine working in here and hundreds of years ago, I'd have thought. Pretty cool though, pretty cool that it's still here. You don't get to see sort of things like this lying around every day. So, millstones, that's another photograph I want to do, the millstones up in the Peak District. Yep, my eyes are adjusting, my glasses are changing colour slowly and slowly. You can see my glasses, my eyes are coming back. Pretty cool, pretty simple to look at, but pretty cool. Right, let's go and have a quick nose in the other one. Oh, it's quite pretty down here though. Little river running past. Right, what we got in this one? And this is this the house, is it, dear? Let's turn you around so the light comes back on my face. Oh, I don't know what this is. Not sure what this one is, but there's a big pit there. Not unless that's a... I don't know, it wouldn't be a fire pit, will it? But pretty impressive. I like this sort of stuff. I don't suppose it's a real one. If it is a real one, I'd be well amazed, but I very much doubt it. But I'm sure we can get a photograph or two. Got this lovely little stream running through here with that nice modern architecture there. I could probably get across the stream actually the other side, and it leads down there as well, which is quite nice. So I'm sure I can find a photo. Probably not worth getting the Canon, but I didn't bring the Fuji with me. But we will. We'll get one on the Canon and see what it looks like. Right. She's off. No, she's off. Brand new tripod. You wouldn't expect this, would you? But the head's loose. Never used it before. First time I'd ever put a camera on it. So how's that normal? So let's do that up nice and tight. That's a bit better. Right, I've been using the Benro while we've been here. I love the Benro, absolutely falling for it. Now, yes, this is a new tripod. This is the three-legged thing, the Winston Equinox, I think it is. I've gone for this. I bought this for two reasons. I sent my Nova back. Wasn't happy with the Nova. I had some big issues with it. I like the ball head, so this has got the ball head. This has also got a pano head attachment on the top, which the Nova had, and I quite liked it. Now, this is not going to replace the Benro. Absolutely no chance. That Benro is really, I've really fallen for that. But this is for lightweight work. This is supposed to be for carrying around when I've got my big bag on my back, hill climbing, walking and stuff like that. The fact that you can unscrew one of the legs, I can use it as a monopod, and I can also use it as a walking stick. So this is what this is for. I've not used it yet. This is the first time I've used it, so it's just doing a tripod job today. There's no wind, there's no noise. I'm not on a cliff, I'm not anywhere, so I'm sure it'll be just fine. It's highly recommended by a lot of people, but no, it's not going to replace the Benro. The Benro is definitely a class, proper, heavy duty, trustworthy tripod. So yeah, let's give this a bit of a run for the money. I assume this comes out and this screws to the top of there. Now, when I was at home, I did try it. I could not get that to screw on there. So someone let me know why. Am I doing something wrong, or is it just I've got one with a bad thread? But yeah, that head I'm sure is supposed to screw on there and get rid of the centre column. So let us know, will you, if you're supposed to or not. Right, let's get a couple of shots done. Right, I've gone for something quite simple. The light's gone behind a cloud at the moment. It might reappear, but the cloud seems to be coming from the bottom up, so I'm not sure. We've definitely got clouds coming over that way, so it looks like this evening is going to turn into a little bit of a washout, to be honest. Let me just see what was happening on this exposure of yours. Come back here. Can you see me now? Is that better? Yeah, camera's in vertical orientation because there's a lovely stream here. The stream leads you all the way down, right the way through, goes all the way past the two little huts and out into the lake, or the lock at the bottom there. So I put it in vertical just to use the stream. There's a couple of boulders sticking out, which is quite nice. You've got the golden colours from the dried out grass, and I just wondered what that was then. Denise has just undone her zip and just, what was that? I've put on a polarizer just to remove some of the glare from the water, and I've also put in a 9.9 stop hard ND grad. That's just to keep that tone of the sky, just to even the image all the way through. Very, very simple shot. I've taken a couple of simple shots up there, just looking down the, I think it's like a grain track or something. There's like a stone gully that leads you all the way through, and then you've obviously got the little footpath. So I've taken a couple of images there. There are a few modern houses over in the distance. I'm going to have to clone them out because I don't want anything modern in it, because they're supposed to be old houses. But yeah, it's all right. It's an okay shot. It's definitely not going to win anything, but it's okay. It's about composition sometimes. Just don't walk up and just take the shot. Try and work on the composition a little bit. So yeah, it looks almost authentic. So if I darken it all down, grunge it up a little bit, make it look a bit aged and weathered, it might actually work all right. So yeah, I'll have a go at that and see if I can do anything with it. I will get a little bit closer, try and get, there's a grid, which again, the grid is not modern. I'm going to have to get rid of that now I've noticed it. I'm going to get a bit close to these stones and maybe hop over the river and just try and get a shot from the other side. Maybe incorporate the sky into it. That might be quite interesting. It's flat now, there's no light, as you can see, just there, it's just gone flat. So I'll see if I can make something of this image. No promises at all. Right, as you can see, I've got another composition set up. This one's not quite as simple as the last one. Good job there's a big boulder here, otherwise I'd be flattening my ass in the water. I've got the tripod spread quite wide, so it's either side of the little bank here, and the other leg sitting on a boulder down in front of me. The reason I wanted to get onto this position, you can't get it either side, you have to be in the middle. You've got this big lump of sandstone rock which is down there, and it's just sitting right in the middle of the stream. I've turned the polarizer, so the polarizer is just coming off slightly. So it's just giving me a little bit of glare just round the edge of where you can see the water moving. And then we're sending our eye straight down. There is a little bit of colour in the sky, but not a great deal. But it's not a bad little image. I like the little huts, and again, if I can just make that texture just sort of pop out a little bit, it might work quite nicely. So I'm going to take this shot before my legs get a bit stressed, and then get back off. And I'm getting eaten alive by midges and things and flies. But hey, I'm stood over a boggy stream. That's quite pretty though, not a bad little shot. Right. Just racing back to the car where we saw the little boats moored up on the lock. The light's gone off. I did get my drone out for a little bit, didn't I? Had a bit of a play, it was quite nice. The lake behind you has gone dead still. There's not a drop of air. The windmill's not turning, but the sun, potentially, this sky is going to go ballistic. There's a bank of cloud, the sun's behind it, there's this nice puffy sort of fish scale like, I've forgotten what they call it, a mackerel sky above it, and then there seems to be a gap below the bank of cloud, which that means when this cloud, when the sun drops below that lot over there, which you can't see, all that mackerel sky is going to go orange and red. So I'm racing now to get myself in a position. Now I've got two options here. We've got rocks and boulders in the foreground, which I really like, and the orange sky behind, which I'll show you now. I'm out of breath. You can see this here, rocks and boulders. Get myself in a position maybe to get some of those, or over the other side I've got oh, there's a little stream here. I think that's already convinced me then. Yeah, right. Or the other side, I was going to say, without getting stuck in this bog, the other side over there, there's some boats, but I think the light's going to kick off across this lake, so I need to find an image. I need to find something to set up. The light's going to go right in front of me, which is quite nice. So we need a leading line, some nice fancy looking boulders, and a beautiful reflection. Right, we've got a post here. Look at this. This could be lined up for us. Oh, I'm out of breath now. That looks pretty good. What do you think? This bit there? Doesn't look bad, does it? Let's get down the side and have a look. I've got a few minutes, only a few minutes, if that, to get in a position, because I already like the sunset as it is. Right, I'm just going to flick you around. I want to have a look through the camera. Bear with me one moment. Let's put the tripod down. I'm just going to flick you around. Right, I'm not sure. It might be a bit too heavy. Oh, the sun's coming up below. Jesus, quick. No, I've got to use it. The sun's coming up below. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the stick. Right, back in a minute. I'm pretty sure Denise has been filming me while I've been running around like an idiot. This is dead hard when you've got something so beautiful going off in front of you and you're not in position. And the reason I wasn't in position is because we wasn't expecting this, so I hadn't planned a composition. Now I'm using these lines as a foreground. I've been over there and used a stick, and that's quite nice. I might go back over there now the sun's come down a bit lower. But I've used this as a foreground and the images look quite nice. Beautiful, beautiful reflection in the water. But I just can't get in a position where I'm really, really happy. So I'm going to bomb back over there, put those sticks back in it, or even try looking through that fence and seeing if that makes a difference. So come with me, quickly. Right, I've come back to where I started, and I'm just making sure that this twig or this piece of wood is not clipping the horizon. We're right in shadow now in the foreground, so I'm going to bracket this 2 over 2 under to make sure I've got all the details. Right. Sky's fading, but the reflection's beautiful. Using my histogram to balance the image, try and get the histogram bang in the middle. That's blowing it right out at 2 over, but 2 unders kept the highlights in, so pretty stunning. Look at the state of me. God, I've been running around like an absolute nana. It was just going off and going off, and I know we shouldn't be running around. That's really bad practice on me, but like I did say, I just didn't get here and get myself set up for the composition for the light. The actual final sunset, didn't actually kick off. The sky hasn't gone bang, the clouds didn't kick off. What you've got is what we've got. It dropped down behind another bank of cloud in the end, but it was absolutely stunning, really, really beautiful. I run round onto that shoreline, as you've probably already seen. Denise was holding the camera to try and get the boat in the foreground. I'm not sure until I get home for that one, because of the contrast between the two. I was shooting 1 over 1 under, 1.5 over 1.5 under sort of thing, so that might work. And then run back down to this shoreline just here to try and get this bit of fence in there. Again, not sure on that one. I think the best one's probably start where I started off, this or the one over there. I'm gonna... Battery went dead. Yeah, gonna get 3 or 4 images anyway. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3, 4 or 5, I don't know, a few of them are gonna look pretty good. So yeah, we ended up in a pretty good, a right good position, to be honest. Made up with that. That was absolutely stunning. I think we're going to call it tonight now. I'm definitely finishing this video here. Look at that, and we're only parked there. How wicked is that? Yeah, I think we're going to call it. I'd like to go and find a lighthouse or something a bit darker, but Denise is tired. She needs a bath. I need a shower, and we need some proper food down us. So we're going to end up calling it here. We've been out all day, and we're going to start again in the morning. So hopefully you'll see me on a sunrise. I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to head down to the stone circle that you've seen the other day. I'm going to go down to the stone circle, set up for a sunrise, and fingers crossed, get something. Hopefully, you never know. But yeah, till next time, thanks for liking. Well, thanks for not liking. Please like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. I know we keep repeating ourselves, but you might be new watching this, and if you are new watching this, stick around. There's a load more coming from this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, if you are new to this, I keep repeating myself, I know. If you are new, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Give us a comment. I'd love to hear a comment. And yeah, there's loads more coming from me and Denise. We travel all over the place. Whenever we get chance, we're out. So till next time. Right, that's it. We're going to cut it here. Time to go home, time to get a shower. Denise is tired, she needs a shower. So yeah, till next time. Sunrise hopefully in the morning at the stone circle. Till then, ciao for now. Don't forget, tell your friends, like and subscribe and all that other stuff, and hit the notification bell if you haven't seen me already. Bye.